Sunshine Fam. This is me. Okay. Oh, set the timer. Okay. Oops, what happened here? There we go. Okay. I have gone through a lot since the beginning of the year. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Chloe, and welcome to the Sunshine Fam. Welcome a new member, Anna. And I don't know, there might be some more people that are new to my channel. So if you're new, welcome. So let me tell you, this year has been insane. Okay. So if you remember 2 videos ago, I made, well, 2 to 3 videos ago, because 3 videos ago was like the end of 2023. And I made a list of all the things that I wanted to accomplish in 2024. And then the next video was for the beginning of the year, saying, I think, reiterating all the things I wanted to, all my goals that I wanted to complete by the end of the year. So some of those were to go to several different doctors that I have not visited for many, many years, because I just either didn't have the insurance or I just didn't feel like going. Didn't feel like there was anything wrong. You know, like when you're driving a car and it doesn't give you any indicator lights, why take it in? You know, especially if you don't have the money to get it checked out if there may not be anything wrong. Well, our bodies are kind of that way too. And the older you get, you do need to go to the doctor a little bit more. So I wanted to get my health under control. So if you've noticed, I'm wearing new glasses because I did go to the eye doctor. My eyes have gotten slightly worse, so the glasses are thicker, but I got new glasses. They're not those ugly glasses that I had before. Apparently, I hadn't been to the eye doctor since 2018, and so I needed to get new glasses, so I did. I hadn't been to the dentist since before I moved to Amarillo in 2021. Maybe it was that year. I think it was that spring that I had gone to the dentist, and I hadn't been to the dentist since. I've been having problems with a tooth on my upper side, on this side, so I thought I better go back to the dentist, get my teeth looked at. Hopefully, possibly going to be fixing these. I'm looking into the cost of that and what the insurance will pay and what I have to pay. And I also went to the physical doctor because in my birthday video I said that I had been kind of sick and dealing with a lot physically, and that I would talk about it in an upcoming video. Well, this is that video. So it started in my heel. I know I've talked about my heel and my hand and my arm, and my wrist, because I have carpal tunnel in my wrist. And so I thought I better go see the doctor to find out really what's going on with my physical health. So don't know if you'll be able to see this, but if you kind of look at my heel here, there's a little bit of a bump here, and that's not normal, because if I show you the heel on the other side, it's completely flat, and it does look like there's a little bit of a bump, but it's not nearly as bad. So I went to the doctor about that earlier this year, and they said that I had an inflamed Achilles tendon. So they gave me some medication to take. I think one of them was prednisone, and they told me to put my walking boot on, which, for those of you that have been following me for a few years, back in 2018, I think it was. Yeah, it was 2018, because that was the year that Clary got married. I was going to join Irish dance again that year, but number one, I didn't have the money, and number two, the Irish dancing school I attended at the time, Rinkin the director decided to cut out the adult classes because there wasn't enough interest. So I ended up not dancing that year. Well, I was going to go to Irish Fair, short story, I was going to go to Irish Fair that year, and the day before I went to Irish Fair, I was doing some Irish dancing for somebody. I was moving from one apartment to another, and I went to sign my lease, and came down wrong on my right foot. And I heard and felt the snap, and I ended up having a walking boot on because I tore my Achilles tendon in my right foot. And now it's my left foot that's been in a lot of pain. And so, long story short, I ended up having to wear a walking boot for about 6 weeks at work, which wasn't fun. And I was on different medications at the time. Like I said, I think prednisone was one of them. And then recently, like within the last couple weeks, I've gone back for appointments about that, and then I started noticing that my ankle on this foot in here was really, really in a lot of pain. And so I immediately went to urgent care after work one day and found out that I have gout. Don't ever get old if you can avoid it. So they put me back on the prednisone for that. In the meantime, I had been dealing with this illness, and I had gone into urgent care because I had the body aches, I had the high fever, I had just everything. And so they did a flu test on me, they did a COVID test on me. Both of those turned out negative, but I felt like I had at least one or the other, and it never really left me completely. And I had the coughing really, really bad for a while. I feel like I'm pretty much over it. Still got that little bit of a stuffy nose, but pretty much over that. So that's kind of been the start to my year. So that wasn't exactly a good thing. The good thing, one of the goals that I had wanted to accomplish is to pay off or pay down a lot of my debt, and I've been able to do that. But now, because of all these doctor's appointments, I paid off all my past doctor bills from years ago, and now the doctor bills are coming back because of all these doctor visits and urgent care visits I've been having since February. And the illness actually started the day that Rebecca was born. So I've been dealing with this since February 16th. Oh my gosh. So that's what's been going on in my life. The other thing is that I'm going through kind of some mental anguish, I guess you could say. I've been in retail since the beginning of 2019. And then I did DoorDash for a while, which I really enjoyed. But then I went back into retail, and that's when I started getting all these illnesses. And that's obvious because when you're working around people and then COVID hit, you're bound to get sick from these people. And so that's why I've been so sick lately in the last few years. And it's just been driving me crazy. And so I had done data entry for about 30 years. And I'm thinking of possibly getting back into an office job, but I'm finding, having been out of it for so long, that data entry is kind of a dying field right now unless you're willing to do customer service, which I don't feel comfortable doing it because I'm one of those people, even though I've gotten stronger over the years, the first person to yell at me, I would probably come home, cry, and quit that job. So in any case, I'm looking at possibly getting back into a office position to get out of the public eye. Right now, it's kind of not really on the back burner, not on the front burner, kind of in the middle burner, I guess you could say. I am kind of looking, but not aggressively, because I have a vacation coming up. Which is why I've got the picture in the shot. Yes, I'm going back to California. And I know that I talked about that in my January video. And I was hoping to be able to make it out to Ireland too, but the finances this year are just not working out for both vacations. So I'm hoping to be able to go to Ireland next year for 2025, possibly in September. But that right now is on the back burner. Right now, I'm just looking to go back out to California for about a week. But I'm not going alone this time. I'm going to be bringing Silver Star and Dre Wolf. And for those of you that don't know who Dre Wolf is Silver Star's boyfriend. And everybody in the family has some exciting news this year. Of course, you know, with Clary having Rebecca back in February, and it looks like Dre Wolf and Silver Star most likely will be engaged by the end of the year. So kudos on them. So hit your congratulations in the comments below for her and Dre Wolf. I really like him. He treats her really, really well. And they just seem to be the perfect couple. So looking forward to that. I get along with his mom really well. Unfortunately, his dad has passed away years back. So, but his mom and I get along really, really well. We have a lot of common interests and stuff. So we go, like, she was part of my birthday video. She was the one that needed to get a shirt, and we went out to Ridgedale and just happened to find out that Hudson Irish Dance was out there dancing, which was cool. So she and I, we don't talk very often, but we talk intermittently, and we do try to get together. But with my schedule at work, it's been kind of hard to do that because I missed so much time at the beginning, you know, since February. I'm trying to make up my hours because I'm a full-time person at the job that I'm at in retail. So right now I'm kind of jumping around, you know me. I'm looking to maybe look harder for another job after my vacation in June, which is when we're all going out to San Diego area. So, and I might be making some new videos out there because we're going to go to different places this time, probably hitting Balboa Park this time, going to the zoo and stuff like that. I'm going back to Lake Poway and possibly to the Maritime Museum. We'll see what finances will dictate for where we go. We unfortunately only have 3 full days out there because this time I booked my trip properly. I booked it through Expedia, and so we have a non-stop flight to and from the Minneapolis area to San Diego and back. Not flying Frontier, not booking my car through Dollar Rent-A-Car. I'm going through a reputable car rental place. And so this time hopefully it'll be better. But unfortunately the flight times that I wanted, if I wanted to get a decent flight time where we'd be out there most of the day on Monday and most of the day on Friday, we would have had to pay an extra $200. And I wasn't willing to spend that kind of money, and that's per person. So we'll be flying out on a Monday, but we'll be flying kind of later in the day and coming back super early on Friday. So we won't have a lot of time out there. We'll only have 3 full days out there. So we're going to have to cram a lot of stuff into 3 days. But we'll try to make it work. So we'll have some new videos to show. Plus, I'm kind of mad at myself because I keep promising you guys that I'm getting editing software, and I'm going to upload that video from Northern Minnesota. I'm going to upload my next presidential highlights video. Haven't gotten the software yet. This afternoon, I'm going to do some research, and probably after I upload this video, if I can get the software video or the software editing software on my computer, then I will be uploading those other 2 videos as well. Can't guarantee it'll be today, but possibly next Tuesday because I do have to work this weekend. So I'm not going to promise this time, but I'm going to try So with that, we're getting close to the end of my time, and I don't want to go over my time and have my camera shut off. I'm hoping to also get a new camera so that I don't have to, I know, so that I don't have to, oh, okay, stop. Okay, so that I don't have to time myself, that my camera will constantly be running, so I don't have to have these shorter videos or edit videos together. So looking at getting into a new camera, hopefully before we go to California. And I haven't really talked about Sea-Dog too much in this video, or at all really. He's kind of getting frustrated with his job as well. Maybe someday soon I can have him back in my video and he can discuss with you, if he's comfortable discussing with you, what he's been dealing with. He's a manager in a retail establishment, and he's getting really fed up that people are not showing up to work and he has to cover their shifts for them, and it's really getting frustrating for him. I'm sure you guys can all understand that. All these kids just don't want to work, and it really is frustrating to everybody else that does show up to work, especially the managers. If you're going to give a job, come into work your scheduled shift. I'm sure, my generation would totally understand that. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you for listening to this. I just wanted to update you, tell you about my life, what's been going on. This is me. And so hopefully I can make more videos more frequently. Again, not guaranteeing, but I'm going to try. So with that, I'm going to say, I hope you guys have a sunny day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.